Uh-oh. Very, very nerve-wracking. So right, there we go, there we go. All right, everything's connected now correctly. John, who knows? Welcome in. This plugin looks really nice, too. The plugin is by Atum, A-I-T-U-M, and I found out about it from Senpai Gaming. He's awesome. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for joining. Hello, hello. Yep, I'll have to delete that accidental start. Yep, not a worry. John, who knows? Good morning to you, good sir. Nice to see you with a star badge. Plug it in, plug it in. It's amazing how tough I used to even find just this first level. I had no idea what to do. Here we go. Oh man. That was horse shit. Got our time for that bullshit today. Because we have the Switch 2 and we have Rewind. I'm using it. I haven't played this game in a while. Hey, Mark Popolizio, your support means a lot, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mark Popolizio. How fast can we get to level 1, you guys? Level 1 is 500 stars. Thank you so much, Mark Popolizio.
Keep star screens? Why do you always get the best star screens?
Cheater ADD. You have to be up to your game. No rewind. In order to get up to my game, I must rewind. Thank you so much, Mark, for being the first stars of the day. That was 50 stars from Mark Popolizio. Who's gonna match that shit? Andy Donahue, welcome in. Adam Nelson has liked the stream. Adam Nelson lit it up so hard last night, man. Thank you so much, dude. I like turtles. Dude, the page has not seen that kind of love on YouTube this month yet, man. Thank you so much. That was incredible. That was our first huge day over on the tube. It's been a decent month over on the tube so far, but that was a month changing day, so thank you so much. Morning ADD, I figured I'd give, I figured if the game gives you rewind, it's not cheating. For real. But also too, just to put it out there, Jody is 100% being silly, just so everybody knows, if anybody sees that. Jody's mocking what trolls would say, is what he's doing. But I appreciate you too, Andy. Thank you, buddy. But I just wanted to make sure there's no, confusion. Yes, for sure. Jody's good people. And so is Andy. Thanks so much for joining, Andy. Welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Merry Christmas to you. We just gotta beat the turtle. Oh, fair enough. Sorry, my bad. My density knows no bounds. Merry Christmas to you as well. I just got to work. I'm heading in now, so I'll be listening to you while I'm working. Thanks, dude. Oop, I need to fix that here. We're at 4 reactions. That's awesome for the start. Turtle, what took you so long? I've been here for a minute. What took you so long, Mario? I've been here for a minute. You know, I do kind of wish there was a way you could play this game and not have to exit the level every time you get a star, and I'm pretty sure there is a ROM hack that does that. But, hey, good morning, everyone. Guys, give me a hashtag mark for the stars. Thank you again. Here we go with some Mario 64. Let's get the red coins. What you guys having for breakfast today? I have decided that I'm going to try to, and I'm probably going to fail. Who knows? Maybe I won't. So if I do, give me a break. But I'm going to try and do a fast today. A 24-hour fast and not eat till tomorrow morning. Just for my health. Just to kind of reset the body. I feel like, you know, it's like those days after you feel like you ate too much shit you shouldn't have while being worried about eating shit that you shouldn't. So today it's just going to be black coffee and water. Maybe tea to switch things up. Here we go. But keep me fed with lots of stars, y'all. I'm gonna go eat sunshine. Wait. What am I doing here? Yeah. 3 days is what you want to eventually aim for, right? Yeah, I've never done a 24-hour fast before, so I'm gonna try. Let's see, that was 5. There's gonna be 2 over here and 1 at the top. The only coins we're not getting is the 100 star coins in this game. I guess what I can do is shoot to the top and then jump to the bottom and get the last 2 there. That'd make more sense rather than... There we go. Oh my gosh, we got all kinds of comments coming in on YouTube. I thought I had the chat pulled up. I'm like, why is anybody talking? But it was the last chat. Let's see. Okay, you're gonna move to the next live stream? Well, that's lame. Take it easy. And I am doing a fast, yes. Welcome in. Your dad did that. Probably a good idea you move on to the next stream. What's up, Ghostly Mostly? How you doing, man? And let's see, I see Adam Nelson said hi over there. Thanks for joining again. I didn't see your first comment, Adam. I apologize, brother. Let's see here. Alright, we're gonna shoot down to the bottom. Have a good one, Jules. That's not, Here's my second comment then. You rock. Thank you so much again, Adam. You're awesome. I have a little less worry. Morning, Jules. That's not J. Michael Gonzalez, is it? Good luck, buddy. I'm gonna move to the next one. I don't think that's Jay. I appreciate you for the like, though. Thank you. Hey, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. It's not J. Michael Gonzalez, though. I don't think that's Jules. I forget. I don't think so, though. He never talks about his dad. Not that he wouldn't, but it's very rare. Sounds like... I don't know. Anyway, hold on just a second. I'm trying to create a poll here really quick. Alright, let's get the one up here. Alright. Oh, just barely. I think Jay would have answered by now as to whether it was him or not. It's 18 degrees outside. Hey, Justin Vogel with 100 stars. Thank you so much, man. That's awesome of you, dude. Thank you, Justin. We got 11 reactions on the stream. You guys are killing
Monday
it.
Fun Day with ADD. Flexed biceps emoji. Cool face emoji.
Thank you so much, man. That's awesome of you.
Phil Connors, Ned.
Hell yeah. Give me a hashtag Justin. Let's go back. Awesome of you, dude. I think it's time for some water, actually. I'm gonna get some water. Hold on just a second. All right. All right, here we go. What's the next one? Mario into the Sky. There's another one we're missing though. The Bob-omb. This one right here. There we go. I got it there pretty quickly and was able to get that. Normally I at least get hit by him once. Yeah, going to the bus stop this morning was cold. You having a cup of Joe? Joe. There we go. I could try to get the last one without the wing, but it would be a lot of like flying back up there. Here we go. Get a cup of water in the system. I can tell that I'm already craving something sugary, man. I'm trying not to. I'm trying to reset that. Here we go. Let's go for the cement guy at the top.
I am Error.
Ah, thank you so much, dude. Lighten it up again. I am Error. Almost halfway to the goal. You're awesome, Adam. Thank you. We're gonna do a goal 1, goal 2, goal 3, this and that, and try something new. Dude, thank you so much, man, for the $5 dono on YouTube. That's amazing. Who's gonna match Adam Nelson with either a $5 super chat or 500 stars? Who's gonna match that shit? Who's gonna match that shit? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's super awesome of you. There we go. -10 degrees outside. You just got to work. You want to go home? Man. Man. Super awesome. Thank you again for the awesome start, Adam. Halfway to the first goal. Here we go. All right, let's continue into this level. What's everybody's favorite type of tea or coffee? You guys like a medium roast, a dark roast, a light roast? Did you guys know that dark roast has the least caffeine? I'm sure a lot of you did. I am error. Makes me want to try Zelda 2. I have a really good walkthrough for Zelda 2. Have you guys ever completed a game and it's like you loved the game but you don't really feel the need to go back and play it because you've beaten it and it was kind of a pain in the ass but it was awesome at the same time? And it's like, you know what's going to happen, so you don't really want to play the game again, but it was a neat experience. And like, I kind of feel that way about like Zeldas, except for Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild makes me want to play that over and over and over and over and over again. Ooh, I would say hazelnut with a shot of espresso. That sounds so good. Yum, I love hazelnut. I've done that. Said Jody. Like, I feel like Wind Waker was that game. Like, Wind Waker's fun, but halfway through my playthrough, it just started feeling like a chore because I knew what to do and there was nothing like really, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that game was really hard and I don't know, I just loved playing Breath of the Wild so much more. I love the freedom of choice you have in that game and what you can do. Let's go for the 8 coins. Adam laid down a 5 super chat. Who's gonna match that? Either 500 stars or a $5 super chat. Get the morning going like hot fire. I'm kind of missed. I was going to be an idiot and buy Skyrim for the 40th time on Switch 2, and the new port doesn't even include the DLC. Ooh. Really? Like, so basically you can't be a vampire and the Oblivion DLC where you can get the Duskfang Dongfang. That's stupid. I love this game. Well, welcome in. Thanks for commenting. Yeah. Oh, that's stupid. No, I'm gonna be happy with my Elder Scrolls Oblivion remaster and the fact that I have it on PlayStation 5. No, there are just some games that I just have on PlayStation 5 and it is what it is, you know. Well, I'm glad I'm bringing back some memories, man. Thank you so much for joining. Anybody on YouTube, give me a hashtag midstar for the 5 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I feel that way about every game I play. I can't something again for years until I forget it. I get that way, Tommy. I get that way. You know what was different for me is like the Devil May Cry and the Onimusha series. I really liked going through those, but probably because they're shorter. You know, like Wind Waker's a really, really, really long endeavor, and it's fun, but it's not fun like the Elder Scrolls a second time, because the Elder Scrolls is different every time. Different every time. Or at least it feels that way. Even if I go magic and all kinds of stuff, it still feels different. Because everything still happens differently. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've beaten Zelda 1 long time ago with save states, but I still beat the game. I can get to about Dungeon 9 without any cheats or anything like that. With just using save states, but just in a walkthrough or whatever. I've beaten Link to the Past like 3 times. I've beaten Ocarina of Time once. I've beaten Wind Waker. Let's see here, and I've beaten Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. People don't really consider those Zelda games, but for me, I feel like they're more. I don't know. I just love them. I feel like they're more Zelda than the actual Zelda games. You actually get story, you know, and you get a lot of backstory on who were the other heroes, because they go into those heroes in, like, you know, in the N64 version, like the Goron and the you know, like the water people. I forget their name. But there's just the Zelda series is the first one where they've been like, we're going to keep expanding upon this, and they did like Age of Calamity, Age of Imprisonment, you know. So they've just kept expanding upon the story and giving you more and more backstory to these characters, and the open world is just something to be awed. I mean, the physics alone, the fire physics, the weight physics, there's weight to every item, you know. There's so much in that game. I love the weapon system. I don't care what people say. People are like, your weapons break, blah blah, your weapons break, blah. No, you know what, use it as a challenge. Hold on to your best weapons. Use them in your craziest moments. You know, find cool weapons. Keep replacing them. Like, yeah, how many games have you played to where you've been stuck with one weapon for 200 hours and you come across a new weapon and you're like, oh, that's really cool, but shit, it's weaker than the weapon I'm using. You know, like it's weaker than the weapon I'm using. This sucks. I've come across 19 new weapons, but nothing is better than the weapon I have, and I'm stuck with this damn weapon. Whatever. Let's keep going. How many times have you been in that situation in a game? Because I know I have. You know, and Zelda Breath of the Wild gives you the chance to constantly be using a different weapon, whether you're suddenly switching to a boomerang sword, or you're switching to, you know, like a actually, I'm gonna play some Breath of the Wild this morning. After Mario 64, but I love that game. I hate the fact that the weapons break, and oh, I love it. Jody, use it to your advantage. When your weapons are about to break, it's a fun opportunity to throw your weapon in the face of an enemy and build up your weapon stash, so it doesn't matter how many weapons you lose, because you can always make weapons as long as you're foraging. You can I think it's fun personally. I like that there's a limitation on how long you can use each weapon, because you always have the Master Sword. You know, I don't find it irritating. I used to, you know, in my first like probably 100 hours, you know, I found it irritating, but I really honestly love it. I love the weapon system. But I understand. I ain't gonna judge. You know, if you don't like it, I get it. But I really like it. I think it's neat. I think it gives you a chance to constantly be using something new and thinking about what weapon you want to use next. You know, how long should I hold on to this fire weapon? If I use this, will I find another fire weapon soon? You know, it just constantly gives you something new to think of, and that's where the fun factor comes in for me. It's not like, oh, cool, I got my sword that I'm going to use for the rest of the entire game, and I'll never get a better one. Good morning. I understand where the irritation comes in, you know, like, Didn't you just agree with him? Or is your name Jody too? Almost 9 a.m. and here in Winnipeg. All right, hold on. Oh, we just got to do the owl. Big thanks again, Adam, for the 5 to super chat. I'm confused. It sounds like this person's agreeing with you, Jody, but then at the same time, in the same cheek, they're making fun. Like, hi, my name is Jody, and I hate weapons breaking. But didn't you just agree with Jody recently? That's kind of weird. Also, you're new. It would be like the best thing you do is not come in here and try to, like mock people. I don't know. Just saying. And if you are, just give an LOL JK just for funsies, It is a bit weird, right, Jody? I agree. Yep. It's like, we're not there yet, dude. Don't worry, Jody, I got your back. Alright, let me see here if I need to update this reaction. I've been trying to get to the store in that cage, but, cage in the hard way by using the cannon. Well, maybe you can show me where you're at and I can help you. We're at 15 reactions now. That's amazing. I think he's a kid, Jody. Didn't care much for the weapons breaking at first in Breath of the Wild, and now I don't care at all. No, right? Hey, dude, thank you.
This Donna was in an error, lol.
You were in error, huh? I mean, hopefully you got consent first. Yeah, thank you so much, Joseph Neal. Dude, the tube is just killing it this month, man. Like, I won't lie, the tube and the book are nearly like neck and neck in donos. Like, it's gonna be crazy the first month that the tube beats the book. It'll be crazy. But that's goal 1. 1169, thank you so much. We're gonna go for goal 2. And 1169 will just put us up to 12. Goal 2, let's go. Thank you so much. Joseph Neal matched Adam Nelson's 5. Hey, Corinne. So Joseph Neal matched Adam Nelson's 5. Who's gonna match Joseph Neal's 5 with either 500 stars or a $5 super chat? Who's gonna match that shit? Alright, we got the box. I always used to think that you had to get the box again in order for it to count. Cortez Jones, welcome in, dude. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. That's awesome. Man, 10 to 1 last night was like the perfect streaming schedule. Like, I was able to still get a good amount of sleep. I feel rested. Let's go get this goal in here. Hey, B2, welcome in. All right. Jody says, hey, Corinne. She might not be able to talk. She's pretty busy sometimes at work, so sometimes she pulls the stream up to listen to it while she's maybe working in the office. What's everyone's favorite coffee brand? Mine is Folgers, Pilots, and Colombian Coffee. I won't lie, I'm a fan of the Bucks. You know, the Star and the Buck. You know, but also I'm spoiled by it. My lady works for the coffee company that begins in Star and ends in Buck, and we get free coffee. So I won't lie, I'm 100% spoiled by coffee. She gets a free pound every week from her coffee company and from me. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But anyway. Let's see here. But no, so I am kind of spoiled by coffee, I won't lie. So we get a free pound a week, and we don't really buy it because she works for that. I just ended up here scrolling. How are you doing? What's up, Dark Matter? Cool name. How are you? Welcome in. Thanks for joining. I'm playing Mario 64. As you can see, I'm playing it on the Switch too. You got coffee for a buck. Here we go. Pure nostalgia. You know what's funny is I'm not nostalgic for this game, simply because I never had it as a kid. When it came down to what system I was going to get when I was 16 in 1998, I went with the PlayStation. I skipped the Nintendo 64 until I was like 22 or 23, and I got my first Nintendo 64 by trading an Orion 12-inch subwoofer for an N64 and Conker's Bad Fur Day. And then I bought Mario 64 on top of that, or I got it, I forget, one of the two. That was when I was 21. Or maybe I wasn't 21. Maybe I was younger, because I still had my damn Celica. So I had to be 19. So it was like the year 2000. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Mario sucks harder than Phil's mom. Here we go. Oh, well, I seem to have just completely forgotten all the coins and stuff. We're gonna let Mario perish, and then we're gonna try again. There we go. Let's do this again. All right. It's so funny that my algorithm on YouTube, even in the mornings, I'll have like 4 people watching, and at night I'll have like 20, and then sometimes at night, for the last week, I went through this weird phase where like I had like 100 to 200 people watching every night. It was crazy, and it was all, I'm always multi-streaming, so my regulars from Facebook see all the numbers too. It was the craziest thing. And then, I don't know. So today, I'm going to start a new series of just taking a game. It's going to be a short series on YouTube, and it's not even going to be really anything special, no production quality or anything. I'm just going to grab a game with my eyes closed from my collection, set myself in front of my Nintendo collection, grab a game, and I'm going to talk about it. So it's going to be a short, like 1 minute to 3 minute video maybe. You should start seeing more YouTube short content too. I've been posting a lot of Facebook short content as well, in case you have time to go like and comment on that ever. I'd super appreciate it. If you're ever bored going through your feed, I also have a website for those who don't know. I have a website. It's oldguyadd.com. My buddy Ray makes the website, and it is honestly pretty badass. Okay, I know where you are. Shots fired! There's a funny sound bite of that I need to get. I like that one, and the she's a runner, she's a track star. Here we go. Eventually, I want to have like a nice, quiet, soundproof area to stream in. Things are only going to get better from here. Things are going to evolve. It's just a matter of when the kids eventually go to school and get out of diapers, you know. When my kids are all grown up and out of diapers and in school, and I have 7 hours during the day just to piddle again, man. Dude. It's gonna be awesome. For those who don't know, I suck at this game. No, I'm just kidding, but I'm not. Let's see here. That always takes me so long to like mentally get ready to let go of. I've been doing this for 8 years, full time for 6, and things are where I'd like them to be, but also at the same time always looking to grow. So keep your eye on the page, follow, like, share, and keep coming back, because there's been a lot of growth over the last 5 to 6 years, 8 years. Let me get some coffee. All right, we beat Koopa. Who has the best gas station food? Big thanks again to Joseph Neal. Thank you for putting on your Power Glove this morning and sending the dono, brother. Adam Nelson, thank you.
Bazinga.
Dustin Vogel, thank you. And Mark Popolizio, thank you. You shut up, Mario. You stay standing. Here we go. I love all the holiday N64 commercials we're seeing right now in YouTube feeds. Are you guys seeing any of those? Here we go, got some coffee going. Oh shit. All right. I guess we can open this door now. And then this door. Wait. I guess that was the right door, but we don't need that yet. All right. Here we go. We got everything up to this point. Let's actually go do the secret princess race. That's loud. Here we go. All right, excellent. Here we go. This race is fun. Coffee. Who we got still hanging out here in the book? And who we got still hanging out here in the red? $19.5. The goal there is to make it before 20 seconds. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta do it again. There we go. Just kind of lost what I was doing for a minute. Comments look broken. They're not broken. People must be just chilling out and watching, so I'll just keep talking. Here we go. Alright, we're gonna do this jump again. I just got some coffee. You gotta jump right where the bend starts. There we go. That was perfection. Almost made it in 16 seconds. There we go. All right, and we're done with it. We're done there. That's it. Oop, there's a secret star in here too. That's right. Pull onto the sunken ship. All right, here we go. Let's go. I just started pointing. I'm like, why is it Mario swimming? Oh yeah, I gotta press the button. There we go. Sounds like we had a new comment come in somewhere. Put an emote if you just don't know what to say either. If you're watching and you just, don't know what to say, just throw an emote in the chat. Put a middle finger for all I care. Couple fire emotes. Making me wonder if things are messing up. Here we go. Here we go. Can we get up there before the water? Yes. Sweet. That's always the tough part. All right, I'm going to close the chat and reopen it, I believe, just to make sure, or open a new one. There we go. All right. Well, okay. Maybe people are having trouble chatting. I don't know. Let's get that star there. We got 10 of you here though on Facebook. There should be at least maybe one person saying hi. Who's over there hanging out on Facebook right now? We got 10 people and it is quiet in the chat. There we go. After playing Rockman 2 last night, I was thinking it looked more vibrant than Mega Man 2, but that could just be me. Maybe I should play through Rockman 2. Interesting. There's no difficulty either on there. Andy was probably like, hold on, I'm typing. Makes me want to play the Japanese versions. I wonder if it was on Famicom Disc, you know, like for a while they were doing Famicom Disc, and that was brighter and more vibrant than regular Nintendo. I'm around trying to wake up on this rainy morning. Here we go. ADD, what do you think of the game Vector Man? I think it's neat looking. You know, I think it's a really cool looking game. I think it was ahead of its time graphics wise. I think they proved a lot on what could be done on the Sega. And you know, basically like showed Nintendo, hey, we can do that too, you know. I personally was a huge Sega fan though. Like I had a Sega CD, I had a Sega 32X, I had a regular Sega Genesis. I had, you know, a power base converter. You know, Sega CD to me was just so awesome when I had it as a kid. I loved Sega CD. I remember when I first got that. You know, I hope what they say is that there's like, man, I would just love to go back and like relive those moments again sometimes, you know? Be so cool. I was just typing. No, there was no difficulty setting. It's just hard setting a Mega Man 2 is also could be. Yep. Yeah, okay. So you were playing like the Mega Man collection and put it on the Japanese versions. Hey, good morning, Patrick Keller. How you doing, dude? Thanks for joining, buddy. Dude, you should have seen it last night, man. People were lighting it up over on the tube and on the book. It was crazy. Good morning. All right, let's shoot over to the boat. Doing well, thanks. Oh yeah, awesome. Yes, it was awesome. For sure. And it's kind of bled into this morning too, which is awesome too. So I'm very thankful for that. I woke up this morning and updated my OBS, and then it updated all my plugins, and my OBS started, and it was like nothing is working. I'm like, shit. I had to re-download Two programs this morning to make my stream work. I was worried about that happening, but it did, and it was no big deal. But now my OBS is updated, so things should run a lot better. Knock on wood. There we go. First try. Obviously kidding. Here we go. I was sleeping. I'm finally on a normal sleep schedule again. Dude, hell yeah. There you go. It's good to get that old circadian rhythm going. They say the best time to sleep is between 9 and 11 p.m. or 10 and midnight or something like that, because you get the most benefits out of sleeping. Like every hour between those 2 hours is like 2 hours of sleep, basically. I fall asleep so fast. Hey, Patty. Welcome in, Patty. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Justin, hello. I thought Sega only made Sega Genesis, Sega CD, and Dreamcast until I seen your stream. Well, hell yeah. Hey! Yeah, thank you so much. That's so awesome of you. Buffa. $500 stars is a very generous star send, good sir. Thank you.
Let's start the week out right. Foffa.
Master System is your favorite? Dude, thank you so much. Hashtag Patrick. Let me update these stars here. Put us up to level 2. Let's go. Hell yeah, thank you so much, you guys. Let's see, that puts us at 650 stars. All right, excellent. I just googled the Sega Master System. I never seen it or played it. It was the competitor to the Nintendo. Nintendo beat it so bad in the US that basically people never even heard of it. You know, like, there are a lot of people who heard of it, but man. Thank you so much, Patrick.
Wolfman's got nards. Come on, come on.
We're at 26 reactions now. Holy shit, you guys. I need to get that updated. There we go. Yeah, Jody, there's some neat documentaries to watch on Master System. Let's see here. I tell you what, while those are on YouTube, I need to like watch them and record them honestly with OBS and start making my own files of them. But anyway, I would go to YouTube and just type in Sega Master System history, and you'll find so much stuff. Man, thank you so much again, Patrick Keller.
And
super awesome of you. Patrick Keller laid down 500 stars for the stream. Who is going to match Patrick Keller on either the 500 stars or $5 in super chats? Who's gonna match that shit? Sega Master System and the Genesis was two of my favorite systems growing up, and I can't forget the NES, the Nintendo SNES. Welcome in. Yeah, you know, I loved the Sega Genesis. I never had a Master System though, so it's hard for me to get into the games given that I'm not nostalgic for them. I really love Nintendo though. Like, I feel like Nintendo is just so good. Hello? Here we go. Nintendo controlled so much of the market back in the day. I wonder if the gaming historian has anything on the Sega Master System. He probably does. The gaming historian did like Netflix level like documentaries on video games. Hey, good morning, Nick. Let me look for you real quick, Jody, and if so, I'll put it in the Discord. Man, thank you so much again, Patty.
The new Micro Machine aircraft carrier playset.
Or Patrick
Dramatically
Kopecki.
perfectly trimmed replicas of real
Patrick.
host 25 Micro Machines with fabulous, fantastic features, two totally terrific elevators,
Gosh
real
darn
working
it,
voice,
Keller.
two cargo arms.
Gosh. My damn brain. Let's see here. Sega Master System Gaming Historian. Oh, the Nostalgia Nerd looks like he did one about 9 years ago, but it would still be, it would, if you, let's see, yeah, just type in, here, I'll share this one right now. This one should be a good one, actually. There we go. Excellent. Got you taken care of there, Jody. He said, it's all good, no worries. Yeah, dude, my brain just wouldn't connect the dots there. Yeah, I know of the Nostalgia Nerd. That's going to be a good one, Jody. Hey, Andy Watson, welcome in. Funny as it is, when the Nintendo was about to be unveiled, it kind of looked like a Master System. Like it was a long, black, sleek, top-loading system, and it got laughed at, basically, and people were not interested. And then Nintendo told their developer creators to go into a room, and sounds good, Jody. And I believe you said they had 1 hour to come up with a design, and that's when they came up with like the VCR style design of the Nintendo. It was 10 degrees when I left for work this morning. Oh man, the balmy 22 now. Looking at my plugin here, I might be able to stream on OBS on TikTok now from OBS, but we'll see. Oh shit. Oh man, that was a rough fall. We were at 18 degrees. We only got 2 inches of snow this weekend. 10 miles and got 8 to 10 inches. Oh, 2 degrees. We only got 2 inches of snow this weekend. 10 miles away, got 8 to 10 inches. Well, that's crazy. Were you hoping for more snow? Thank you, Jody, for the share. Here we go. Just gotta go straight ahead. Man, I got so much crap out of my garage this weekend thanks to my brother-in-law. Here we go. We had lake effect snow warnings, so you never know. Supposed to be in the 50s. Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's supposed to be all warm. Yeah, so my favorite Sega console, not gonna lie, the console that I had the most fun with, even though I had Sega and I had, like, you know, Super Street Fighter 2 and I had Mortal Kombat and I had like all kinds of awesome games for Sega. The Sega console in the generation, in the fourth generation or the third generation, because Sega 32X was kind of in between. I was a huge 32X fan. And I know it's such a terrible system, but honestly, there are some really good games for the system. Like, I have so many good memories of playing Virtua Fighter. I loved Virtua Fighter. And before I had Tekken, Before I had Tekken, I had Virtua Fighter. That was my Tekken for a long time, and I loved that game. And the 32X version was so good. I mean, the 32X version of Mortal Kombat 2 was so good, they put it on the MK Legacy Collection. They could have left it out and act like it never happened and just put the Genesis version on there. But the 32X is so good. And then the next, but I love the Saturn. Love the Saturn, but it probably... Saturn made a few mistakes. And a few really big blunders. Okay, so here's Saturn's biggest blunder, number one. Sega Saturn's biggest blunder, number one, is they released the system months early. It was supposed to come out in November, and it ended up coming out in like March or May. It was May, I believe. And they released it so quickly that they were announcing at E3 that it's out. You know, they had to rush their developers. Like they basically put unfinished ports of, you know, Daytona USA and Virtua Cop. Virtua Cop was more finished than any of them, but you know, the first Virtua Fighter that came out for Sega Saturn was so unfinished that they called it Virtua Fighter Remix. They came out with another one and called it Virtua Fighter Remix, and it was just so bad. It was so bad. Let's see here. So yeah, and KB Toys was so mad at them for releasing the system early that they didn't even hold the Sega Saturn to be sold. Like they would not even hold it. We had a very few Sega Saturn games for rent at Blockbuster. Did you have a Saturn back in the day? I loved Tekken 2. Angel was my favorite character. I loved Tekken 2 as well. Tekken 2 and Resident Evil 2 were my first two PlayStation 1 games back in the day. But yeah, so that was Sega's first biggest blunder. Was with the Saturn, was releasing it months early, unannounced, and pissing off not only developers, not only third-party developers, which really hurt them too, is they didn't have a whole lot of third-party support. And third parties like Capcom, Konami, you know, Taito, Acclaim at the time, you know, so third-party developers, Activision's a whole nother story. They were the first third-party developer, but anyway, let's see here. And then we had their next biggest blunder was, even before the system came out, they got scared by the PlayStation, and the Sega Saturn was initially supposed to be like a super duper powerful 2D machine. It was supposed to be like a really hyper powerful 2D machine. It was going to be like basically for arcade ports, like, you know, like Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff like that. And it ran perfect versions of Marvel vs. Capcom. Like that was initially, you know, what it was meant for. And it was a 2D machine, and then they suddenly decided to build it for 3D. Like they decided to change everything, and suddenly it was a 3D machine. And that really screwed the developers too, because the system was not made for 3D modeling, and the polygons were different too. They were called quads is what they worked with, so that's why the Saturn looks so much different than I believe a polygon is 8-sided, is that right? And quads are 4, so they used like 4-sided polygons, basically very simple, like rounded square polygons essentially. So it was going to be like pixel perfect, and then all of a sudden they decided the developers of Sega were like, we're doing 3D as well. So here we go. So yeah, I think I had a few big blunders that really caused them the race. Also, they released. Man, that release really hurt them. I need to go get my kiddo a new diaper and a new bottle here soon. So probably he seems fine right now. I'm watching him at the baby monitor. He's just talking very loudly and playing. This is one of your favorite games? Welcome in. I always learn so much here. I appreciate that. The Nintendo almost came out with a keyboard instead of Rob the Robot at that time. This coffee went down way too smooth. The only Sega system I had was the Genesis. I had Shining Force and Decap Attack for it and played those constantly. Oh man. You know, it's amazing back in the day. I feel like, I won't lie, my dad spoiled me with games. He really did. Like, I would get a new game like every, like, probably, it was a big range. It was anywhere between like 2 weeks and 3 months I would typically get a new game because my dad traveled a lot for work. And did I already get the 8 coins? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I need to go up and get the one up top. I did get this one, I think. Okay, that's okay. So my dad traveled a lot for work, and he would go to a lot of pawn shops, and he would just, you know, go to pawn shops and find used games all the time, man. Like one time when I first got my Genesis, I remember the first game I got for Genesis was X-Men after Sonic 2. And then the next game I got was 3 games at once. I got Mortal Kombat, Turtles, Hyperstone Heist, and Streets of Rage 2 all at one time. And I had those games for a long time. But then I would constantly get new games as a kid. You know, so, but yeah. He just enjoyed buying. He just enjoyed seeing me excited, I guess. And so that's what got me started collecting, was I always was used to having a lot of games. But I had so many different games that were... My grandpa traveled for work a lot as well. He found great games at flea markets, constantly brought them back with him. Isn't that awesome? I love that. You know, my sisters... My older siblings swear that we were spoiled, probably, which we probably were, but, you know, like, I was the last of 5 kids, you know, like, by the time I was, you know, a kid, you know, I can't help that I grew up in a timeline where my parents were established by that point, you know, and weren't, you know, it's going to be the same way for, you know, who knows, you know, they didn't have a house payment anymore. You know, that's where we'll be in a few years, but, you know, like, no car payments and less stuff, so we'll be able to do more with everybody eventually. But yeah, so that's pretty much what it was, is they had like virtually no bills. My dad always bought used cars and, you know, fixed them up. We never had, you know, brand new cars. You know, my mom always had a used Volvo. And my dad had, you know, my dad would buy himself a new company vehicle here and there, but, you know, all our vehicles were always used. Never took vacations. We would go to Six Flags here and there and stuff like that. But I think instead of spending money on vacations, my dad always wanted to get us things that we could continuously use. But then when I got old enough to buy games, I wanted games constantly, and I collected for a long time. Anybody else collect anything? Our newest thing is coins. We have a lot of coins. This is our newest thing of coins that we got going because we don't have a piggy bank right now. But I have a Batman piggy bank that's full, Deadpool and Wolverine, and then I have a Hulk one up there that you can't see, and then we have a 3D printed actual real pig of a piggy bank. It's up there, and that's about half full. I think this is going to probably fill that up. So we've been collecting coins like a mad mamma jamma. We have 2 like 1920s Buffalo nickels now. We have a whole bunch of. We just got a new $20 star note yesterday too, because we collect star bills. If you ever see a bill, like a $1 bill, or a $5 bill, or a $10 bill, or 100 or whatever, or 20 with a star at the end of it, you wanna keep that and look up the value. But yeah, I collected rocks for a while, man. Rocks were a big thing I collected. Me too. Me too. Me and my lady love the star notes. I collect weapons and DVDs. I collected DVDs for a long time. I have a small collection of weapons. I have a ton of box sets. I collected heart-shaped rocks. Neat. That's cool. Neat. I love that. Heart-shaped rocks. That's specific. I have one of my little geodes right here. I love geodes. It's shinier than it looks on the inside. It's got like the crystallized. I collect. I haven't opened these yet, but Cortina got me these when we first started dating. They're Hanafuna cards. They're actual. These are what the original. This is what Nintendo like started off selling years ago. Was the Nintendo Hanafuna cards. I don't want to open them yet. I haven't opened them ever. They're straight from Japan. You collect playing cards? That's awesome, Amanda. My lady collects playing cards, actually. Funny that you mentioned that. She collects decks of cards. Books. Books are her biggest thing, and she collects alcohol markers, and she makes, but she has a bookshelf right there, a bookshelf behind us. Like she has a huge book collection. Let's see if I can. I don't know if that's gonna work. Can't really see. Let me see if I can. Oh, can't really see too much, but that whole shelf over there is books. We have a huge bookshelf downstairs too that's full in her room. Ah. She loves buying the books that have like she likes getting books that have like really cool art and design with the pages. She reads like a crazy. She collects Pokemon. But we also collect Hot Wheels like a mofo too. We are all about different Hot Wheels. Look at this one. Steamboat Willie. Oh. All right. Sister-in-law loves those. Our son Lucas got really into Hot Wheels, and it kind of started us on collecting Hot Wheels. And so now we just now we have so many. But you know, they can really be worth a lot, especially in the package. So I'm thinking about the next. Yes. Hot Wheels are great. I'm thinking in the next probably 5 to 10 years, I'm probably going to start a whatnot, and I'm going to get very serious about like getting rid of my collection on there eventually. I don't, but I watch a stream from Australia on a Sunday and they're raffling off a Charizard. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Corinne recently got a card worth like 400. That's like one of her biggest cards so far. But she does a lot of Pokemon collecting. She's very specific on the series that she collects. And she has to go try to beat the scalpers. We give ourselves a small budget a month. We give ourselves each about $100 budget a month to where we can buy our fun stuff, and that's about it. Aside from all of our bills. Yeah, right. And then I collected Ninja Turtles like crazy, but you guys know that. Ninja Turtles and Batman. I'm actually about to start doing a series on my collection, a daily series, and I'm going to try a daily short series on YouTube, like basically going and picking something out of my collection and talking about it. They sent you a grade 8 Professor Oak? Nice. Did you, because you won something? That's crazy. That's awesome. Hold on to that. Very cool. How long have I been live? Hour and 25 minutes. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and do another secret really quick. My brother and I have a collection of Pokemon cards. My mom is a huge fan of Batman as well. Now that's cool. I'm a huge Batman fan. My DC Multiverse collection's a little ridiculous. And I have a lot of original Batman stuff. Like the 4 original Batman movie figures, and yeah, I got a lot of Batman stuff, a lot of Batman collectibles. I went on a decade-long eBay binge rebuying my child. I did that too. Oh my gosh. You wonder if anything you bought was from a garage sale? Yeah, no, I did that really hardcore for a long time. You know, the first thing I bought on eBay was a box of Ninja Turtles that I still have, and this was like before I knew how to use eBay, and my sister bought it for me. I think I was like 19, and she bought this big box of Ninja Turtle stuff. Like, it came with a blimp, it came with the drill thing, it came with like 80 figures, all the weapons and bags and stuff like that, and a whole bunch of vehicles and motorcycles and big bug enemies and just all kinds of stuff. And it came with like Ninja Turtles tissues and a Ninja Turtles like fanny pack, and like I still have a sealed pack of Ninja Turtles tissues from that, and it was $50, and it just came in a big box, and like, oh my gosh, it was so much shit. It was crazy. Like, it came with every figure I had as a kid. So I have a whole, not only do I have like a whole collection of boxes, I think I have 19 mint on card original Ninja Turtles. And But then I have a whole bunch of loose figures. But even the loose figures, like a loose foot soldier, is going for ridiculous on eBay. So eventually I'm gonna start selling those shit individually. Like I paid $50 for this box years ago. I'm gonna start selling that shit individually here in about 5 years, and I'm gonna, with my collection, over the next probably 5 to 10 years, I'm gonna build up my kids something to live on. You know, something to give to them when I leave this earth. That's my plans with my collection now. I've been collecting since I was 19, and I got a lot of stuff that they're gonna benefit from. All 5, Owen, Tabby, they're included, you know, just as equally. They're my stepkids, but they're my kids. I love them. I treat them as equally as my kids. Like Owen calls me dad, even though I'm not his real dad, and he knows that, you know, but I'm still his dad, you know. Oop, let's go this way. He's 8 years old, and I think he gets a little, he misses his dad sometimes, and he gets a little bit jealous of, like, you know, the younger kids getting more attention. So like yesterday he comes up and asks for a hug, so I pick him up, and, you know, just this big 8-year-old, head on my shoulder, acting like he's a toddler again for a second, you know, just trying to, you know, relive a little childhood probably of, you know, being young, because he's probably, you know, it sucks to grow up, you know, you're 8 years old and you're, you know, you see your, you know, 4-year-old brother still young, and, you know, growing up is hard, man. The other day we were at the store, and he brought up this ball that you talk to, and it guesses your Pokemon, and it'll say it like, is your Pokemon this? Yes. Is your Pokemon this? No. Is your, and it will guess your Pokemon, and it has like 300 something Pokemon in the index, and it's like a Pokemon ball that you press a button and it plays a game, and it's like a guess of Pokemon. And he came up to me, and it was $25, and usually I'm like, but I just got this big memory of me bringing stuff to my mom when I was younger, and I couldn't help but say yeah. And so I'm like, fine, everybody gets something, you know, right now. So thanks for the support. That's where all your support for the channel goes towards diapers, food, buying my kids toys. Like here and there, you know, that's diapers, food, bills, and buying the kids a toy once a month. We let them either get, oh, thanks Patrick, I appreciate that. I think it's, you know, things we should all try to do if we have kids or whatever, you know. Thank you though. Okay, I did that wrong at first. We got to do this. So yeah, raising 5 kids is difficult, but it's also a lot of fun. We always have a big dinner at night. Eventually the house is probably going to be empty one of these days, and it's going to be much different. Yeah, raising them right is even harder, that's for sure. Do you know how many kids nowadays can't read and write? Seriously, like can't read cursive? Our kids' school is still teaching cursive and shit. I love that. That they're learning how to read cursive. You know what you can't read if you don't know how to read cursive? The Declaration of Independence, goddammit. Here we go. Yeah. Yep. 10 more days until Christmas. Oh god, we've barely started buying Christmas presents. It's been so tough. It really has. We've barely bought anything. I've finished shopping for Corinne. We set ourselves a $100 budget this year for each of us, and I think I got some fun stuff. Oh, you can't write in cursive, Amanda? Or you can? My kids learn cursive. They teach cursive in my kids' school. They are learning cursive. They teach an older curriculum. I mean, I'm sure they follow what they're supposed to follow. You know, it's a good school district. It's a large school district, but at the same time, they keep things classic. Yeah, dude, my kids learned how to read an analog clock in school. They did that. They still do that in the school that my kids go to. They learned how to read on an analog clock. I was actually really proud of that because that is important too. Dude, there are people who think quarter after is 25 after. Like, seriously, like you gotta be kidding me. You know, like, I don't know. That's a rough one. That hurts my brain. I can't write cursive good. Writing in cursive is hard. My handwriting is not flattering either. Bad handwriting can be a trait of autism, though, by the way, as well. Like you could, like there are people like, no matter how I write. So I found out in 2019 that I have autism, and one of the possibilities with that is that, bad handwriting, clumsiness. And so, yeah, that's something I've always struggled with. No matter how hard I try, my handwriting always looks like chicken scratch. Ah, Brian, I appreciate you. Oh man, no, I appreciate you. Every day I realize how much I don't know, I appreciate you though a lot. That damn capital Q. My brother, who is really intelligent, has always had crappy handwriting even still. Yeah. Yep, that's definitely... Good handwriting is not even close to a measure of intelligence, that's for sure. Although people would like to judge it that way. Yeah. So our little one is officially off of formula, which is nice for our wallets. He's just on vitamin D milk. Vitamin D milk and food. Let's see, the more you know. Yeah, that's why I watch all kinds of factoid content in between. But a lot of this stuff I'm remembering from a show I used to watch called Mental Floss. And also, I won't lie, a lot of my gaming info comes from G4 TV. Years of watching G4, Let's see here. Okay, I need to go do this one next. Why don't we go fight this little bastard up here? My dad always used to say, I wish you could remember your studies as well as you remember that video game stuff. I remember when he said that to me, he was on the crapper. My dad used to not shut the door when he went to the bathroom. He would just, because he would go into his room and then into his bathroom, and he would leave the door open. I'd just go talk to him while he was taking a poo. Yeah, I didn't think anything of it. I was like 7 or 8, And he would just talk back. Didn't care. Video games are good for the brain, you're right. Yep, that's true. Unless they're brain rot video games like freaking Roblox. That game is dangerous. My dad would always say, with whatever situation, it's neither here nor there. Let's see here. Yeah, no, they used to not think so, though, of course, you know. All right, real quick, I'm gonna go get my kiddo a new bottle here. I don't want him to be. He's going for it, and it's you know, it's probably been since 5 a.m. since I filled it the last time, and it'd be the milk might be starting to smell in there. I don't want him eating on that, so I'll be right back. Hang tight, everybody. And by the way, the bottle's empty. He drank it, but there's just like all the leftover drips and drops in there and stuff, and that will even start to smell. So I'll be right back. Boy, Nelly boy, what are they feeding you? Nelly boy, Snelly boy, it's not your fault. Nelly boy, who smell like Chris Rodriguez. Just kidding. Just kidding. You getting so many twofers? Dad, 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 dad. Dad, 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 dad. You want some milk? You don't? You don't want milk? No? Are you just shaking your head no because that's what you learned how to do recently? You can go say hi real quick before I get you milk. Go back in your pack and play for just a little bit and have some milky milk. Some milk. That's a microphone. Chris said, I heard that. He says, hello. Make up your mind. Oh, you're just after everything, huh? All right, let's get you some milk.
You're so stinky. Oh, why you gotta be so stinky? Oh, man, you just stink right through your pants, huh? Ugh. Smells like. Ugh. You're poopy too. Poopy boy. Poopy boy. Poopy boy. Poopy boy. Sing. Sloppy Joe. You should be shaking a hand and saying, pleased to meet you. Pleased to meet you. My name is Eli. You want some dry cereal? You want some dry cereal and some Blippi? Dry cereal. 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 All right, let's go.
Ravioli. Mamma mia.
Coming back. Hold on. Hey, you're okay. I'm right here. Okay.
Ah, spaghetti. Ah, ravioli. Ah, mamma mia.
That's a lot to do. I appreciate that. Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are awesome. 36 reactions. All right. So that was one diaper, one bottle, another diaper, another sippy cup, and a bowl of dry cereal. They love their just Cheerios to munch on. Booze merry-go-round. Let's do this. Man, I was watching a story yesterday of a plane that went down, and this dad like bear hugged his daughter, and she was the only one who survived. Crazy. Man, you never know what's gonna happen. Dry cereal song was good. Well, you just know when you know, when you guys do support the show, it goes towards a good cause. So thank you so much. Keep your, if you can't support with stars or super chats, another great way to support is just like and comment. Another good thing you can do is go to my Facebook page when I'm not live, and just see if I've posted any or get notifications for any new content. Just hit the like and the share button on it, leave a comment. Even a silly GIF is enough to help. On my short videos and my pictures on Facebook, I get paid about a penny to 3 pennies every 100 views. So the more I could start, you know, the bigger my videos could start getting there, the more I could potentially make just from posting. So that's what I'm hoping, is to eventually fill a big portion of my income with just from posting. So to the people who support with stars and super chats though, and keep that going, thank you so much, for real. But yeah, like I said, today starts a new set of posts on YouTube, to where I just grab a game from my collection with my eyes closed, and I think I might call it the, I don't know, like the blindfolded review or something like that. But then people are like, well, you're not blindfolded during your whole review. I don't know. Maybe that'll give people a reason to comment. No, I didn't. That's crazy. The dude passed away? Secret of the Haunted Books. Oh, this is one of the first ones I do. I'm surprised I didn't do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it through a fast today. Rob Reiner. Man. I know about that. Yes, I've got told about that yesterday. Him and his wife. It was his son, I believe, allegedly, who did it. That's terrible. Couldn't imagine that. You raise a kid thinking they love you, and next thing you know, they're... I don't know. That's crazy. I don't have very much honey left. Yeah, that sucks, man. Lesson, be not, well, I guess there's not really, but yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. That's crazy. No one deserves that, man. No one deserves that. Got a little bit of honey out of that. I'm gonna have another cup of coffee. Yes, definitely horrible, horrible. No, seriously though. I don't think honey breaks it fast, but maybe it does. Maybe I just fucked up already.
I'm tired.
Try again tomorrow? I don't know. Yeah, he is guzzling that milk.
Let's go.
Let's see here. This level used to creep me out as a kid, said Amanda. Here we go. Yes. All right. That's a pretty tough part right there. And someone earlier said Doom on 32X was good, and I forgot to respond to it. It was Nick Lagrasso. Yeah, Doom on 32X is badass. Brutus the Buckeye's the best mascot ever. Better than Wolverine. Better than a Wolverine. All right. My dad's doctor has him drinking a spoonful of honey. It helps his health. Yeah, honey's good for you. All right, let's see here. How far am I into this stream? 2 hours. I'm going to end with a little bit of Breath of the Wild. Good morning, Dunbar. Dunbar has liked the stream. My girlfriend went to MSU, so I moved there and I worked for the grounds department, so I became one by default. You know, when you clean a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner. Jeez. Darn, I almost had it. That would have been funny. Take a picture like that. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. I might rejoin later. Hey, you stuck around for a really long time, and I appreciate it, Amanda. Thank you so much for your viewership. Take care. Anybody's lucky to have you watching. Take care. Have a good one. That goes for everybody, for real. Like, you guys could be... There's a million people you could choose to watch, and I really appreciate you watching here. Alright, there's Lucas now. I don't care what Patrick says about you. You're all okay with me. Just kidding. Hey, you're welcome, Amanda. Take care. We'll see you soon. Look at that. 106 damage. That's a crazy weapon. Check you later. All right. Let's see here. Let's take down a few more shrines. I have a few more to take down. So it's $5 sushi day at Deerberg's, and Deerberg's has awesome sushi. So I'm getting sushi later, and I'm really excited for that. She knows what I like. So she's just gonna bring it home. $10 for 2 sushi rolls ain't bad. Yeah, I think everybody's first roll, should be a California roll. They're good. There we go. There's one I haven't found yet. Here's one I haven't found yet either. Oh, this is going to require a dragon piece, but that's okay. I'm willing to give one of those up to get the shrine. I have it now. It's going to be right here. We're going to be doing some traveling today. Sushi Wednesday was the grocery store I worked at. Made friends with the sushi guy and would give me free sushi. That's awesome. Well, I mean, you're easy to be friends with, Patrick. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, for real. You make it easy. You make it easy. But not like Phil's mom easy, like not that type of easy. Just kidding. You're welcome. Man, we are going to travel today. I'm going to cover a lot of this map. All right, that's 4 shrines we can hunt today. I don't even know if we'll get them all. Sweet. Oh, we got another claw. Always good to get those when we can. Ooh, a gold one. Sweet. Patrick is most definitely cool. You are too, Joseph Borchell. There we go, sweet. We're almost ready to go take down the final guy. What's his name? I forget. Oh, hi. Gosh, what are they called? Goron. The Goron. Alright. Well, here we go. Let's just go real easy to this one and get there. We have another piece of dragon, too, that we can work with, so that's awesome. Does putting honey in my coffee break a fast? Yes. Darn it. Well, whatever. I'll try again tomorrow. Alright, towards the red one. Oh, it's in here. I believe. Hey, talk to you later, Michael. Have a good one, buddy. Hopefully you're well, man. There we go. Hey, Hanukkah, welcome in. That's not gonna work. Morning, JK. Dude, I updated my OBS this morning, JK. Why is that always so scary, man? It made my other plugins, my old plugins, not work. I had to download new plugins to multi-stream. Ah, first cup of coffee always does taste so good. Hanukkah. Hanukkah, are you off today or what do you work? Yeah, I mean, we're already 2 hours into the stream. It doesn't really matter at this point. I'll open them up. Kyle Haley liked this stream. Welcome in, Kyle. Oh, okay. Well, one of those days, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, let's play some Marvel. I could even play tonight if you want to. Pork rind? Weak ass spear. Oh, I know it was scary for me when I couldn't get mine working at all. one time, so I know the feeling. Yes. Oh man. I'm even down for tonight. I could play tonight. Let me start with like Mario 2 maybe tonight, and then we'll do some Marvel. Wait. It's a date. I'm gonna post too. I love that game. We need to play some Turtle Shredder's Revenge also soon. Well, I guess I won't be fasting today, but I'm still going to try to eat better than I did yesterday. Hell yeah, Hanukkah. We had so much fun on GTA last night. Oh man, just barely made it. Kyle Haley takes fork ride. Ah, right. Man, pork belly. Oh my god. I love pork belly. There we go. This is Breath of the Wild. I will tell you one surefire way you can always tell whether it's... Oh, well, you can't see that right now because the screen is stretched. That was my fault. Yeah, it's hard to tell, right? I can't eat Scrabble. I know. What? No, you can't eat Scrabble. But you sure say a lot of word salad. I'm just kidding. Hands all pork rindy. You're evil, Kyle. What was this again? Ah, weak ass weapon. Don't even want it.
Rivali's Gale is now ready.
Oh no. I want to swim up a waterfall, no fair. It would be pretty cool. And they've always said don't go chasing waterfalls, yet Link proves it's true. That you can successfully chase waterfalls. You just gotta give it a little TLC. Don't go having sweaty balls. Make sure to take a shower when you're done getting sweaty. Alright, here we go. Alright. Yeah, I learned after my first playthrough of this to be very selective on the weapon that I pick up for the most part. If I see a red arrow, I don't even bother with it. Yeah, right. Yep. Now, if it's to throw an enemy, yeah, right, exactly, yep. You can always hold on to a bad weapon to throw it in an enemy's head, that's right. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Please, we'd appreciate that. I know, you're gonna have it your way or nothing at all. I think you're moving too fast. Alright, let's see here. This seems like it would have something to do with the quest I'm doing here. A truffle. Another truffle. This is a weird one. There's no, like... I know I've done this quest before. Every day I'm truffling. That's funny. Hmm. Okay. I don't really understand. Veiled Falls Shrine. Let me look this up. I'm stuck. What? They're gonna make me get this stupid trident. I prefer... Yeah, I remember you. Welcome in. I gotta strike it with a trident. Uh, ceremonial. Okay. Okay. So it's a shrine. It's a like a shrine quest. See how far are we into the game now? Man, time flies playing this game. All right. Let's go out here and talk to this little turd sandwich about ceremonial shrine quest. Here we go. Okay, so I gotta go talk to Trello. That's okay. Where's this Trello guy? think it's down in the lake. Yep, there it is. All right. Damn. You go under it, you mess it up. Probably gonna go after I complete this quest. I'm gonna come back with something. With stuff and things. Alright. We have to get rid of something, unfortunately, which is stupid. Don't want to get rid of anything. But we have to carry this stupid weapon. So, I guess if I have to get rid of anything, it's going to be this. We get, those are a dime a dozen. Such a crappy weapon. Yeah, I remember you. You were in here last night, I believe. Or maybe it was earlier today. But that's good. Welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Oh, I gotta go tell him about the spear, damn it. Now that I've got it, I gotta go be like, hey, look what I got. And then he's gonna be like, oh, you keep that. I'll be like, cool. You're making me come all the way back here. Man, we went through a box of 60 eggs so fast, y'all. Crazy. We are almost out of eggs. And it's been like maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Box of 60 eggs is like $10 though, which is awesome. Alright, let's go talk to the kid again about the trident. All right. I wonder if it's completed. Hey, man, thank you. Level 2. That's so awesome of you. Who's going to match Patrick Keller on 380 stars? Let's get the donos flowing again.
Level
Thank you
2.
so much.
Let's go. Foffa 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 foffa.
Fa, 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 fa. Who's going to match Pat? Who's going to match that shit? Thank you so much, Patrick. That's awesome of you, dude. Let me update that. We get 8 dozen eggs fresh from a local gal that has chickens for $15. That's incredible.
Mifa's grace is ready.
Thank you so much, Patrick Keller. Awesome of you. Refitting to the next level. Let's see. Oh yeah. Ah, a crappy bow. Probably be good in the beginning. And she loves tacos, so when she comes over, we partake with her. That's great. That's fantastic. Man, thank you again, Patrick. Freaking awesome of you, dude. Well, let's see. I have this thing now.
Rivali's Gale is
Ah, I see. What? I have to hit like in the center? Okay. Closer to the center. Sweet. Mighty Carps are always good. This game looks so amazing. So crazy how awesome it looks. Alright, goodbye, crappy weapon. "42 reactions. You guys are killing it today, man. That's so awesome. ₹100. That one took me a while. All right. Here. That's our next one right there. And then our next one and our next one. What time is it? 2 hours and 45 minutes in. Bucks Gaming shared the stream. Wish you would have said something, man. Welcome in. Let's see. And then Dune invited the viewers 19 minutes ago. Sure would have been nice if we would have seen that. Justin Vogel still watching. Hell yeah, dude. Hells yeah. Mikey's still laughing. Find Beetle. There's Beetle.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, sa sa. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Why does he sound like Little John? It's funny.
Wow. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Yay.
You know, I was thinking, what if I were to try something totally fucking different for the next stream, like Fallout? Like, what have I got to lose? Who in here likes watching Fallout? Like, maybe Fallout New Vegas. That would be sick. Love me some Fallout. You guys would enjoy that, huh? What about you, Patrick Keller? What do you think? Save the retro for this evening? Sure, I'll watch anything. Hell yeah, okay. Love it. Gotta love it when you have so many viewers who are like, I'll watch anything you play. The sad part is I'll be at work, but I'll watch the stream like I do when I miss the show. You're awesome, dude. I appreciate that. Man, a lot of reacts today. I think this constant message that I have going about how many reacts the stream has is really helping out a lot. Yeah, it'd be worth trying. I don't even think I really need to start over with Fallout New Vegas. Just, you know, a major test of strength. Yeah, buddy. You want what? You want dry cereal? Well, it's on your dresser. I already have you dry cereal ready, buddy. It's in there waiting for you. You see that? Dad knows what his boy wants. Call the boss, asking if it's the new pay period yet. Oh, and by the way, cough, cough, I'm calling in. Uh-oh. Well, don't get in trouble, Mikey. Can you get in trouble for calling in? I mean, you just started, not trying to beat your dad or anything like that, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, cool. I'm like, oh man, please don't do that. You just got this. The whole dad voice, my dad's voice kicked in. He's like, what you calling in for? Sorry, Mikey. That's just me caring about you though, dude, though, you know. I missed the joke at first. Sorry, buddy. A flame spear. Let's see here. Oh, Patrick's comments why I said that. Work sucks. Call off. Oh, okay. I missed that. Yep. Sorry. I need a little sound clip that goes stupid. For me. For moments like that. All right. Oh. And ADD, thank you for that. Sometimes I need to hear that, though. I used to be bad with that when I was younger. Me too. You're welcome, buddy.
I come seeking help regarding this power that has been handed down over time. Prayer will awaken my power to seal Ganon away. Or so I've been told all my life. And yet, Grandmother heard that.
I'm gonna try to log into TikTok with my OBS now and see if I could go live on TikTok through OBS. If I could do that, that'd be great.
Or feel anything. Father has told me time and time again. He always says, quit wasting your time playing at being a scholar. Curse you. I've spent every day of my life dedicated to praying. I've pleaded to the spirits tied to the ancient gods. And still the holy powers have proven deaf to my devotion. Please, just tell me. What is it? What's wrong with me?
We're at 44 reactions now. You guys are awesome. What game is this? Adventures of Lolo. All right, here we go. Yep. Okay, so this helmet is big time protecting me. At the airport waiting for your mom? Very nice, man. That's awesome, Patty. How long has it been since you guys have seen each other? Wow. Oh my gosh, that's a while, Patty. Holy crap, dude. Yeah, is that right? Frozen bird thigh. Underground, I believe, on this one. That's what I get for living in a different state. I have two sisters in Wisconsin, one sister in Illinois, and my brother and my mom in Virginia. My boss just texted me, when you come in, texting me, can you come in 30 minutes early? Oh my god, I just laughing so hard. Hey, that's 30 extra minutes of pay, hell yeah. He heard us talking about you calling off. There we go. Alright, I might have to come back for this one. I'm not understanding where it is. But that's okay, that's the fun of these games, is... This Zelda is actually pretty tough, honestly. On MK Wii? Nice, are you using like a homebrew to get on there or something? She did. Oh, are people, there's probably some very dedicated people on there playing online. People, I bet, still play Tenkaichi on the Wii Online. Damn. I would love to have a fully modded Wii eventually. Fucking sweet. Pretty cool. There's still a community of people playing online. Supposedly there's still people playing Mario 35 as well. I know Mario 35 is not on the Switch or the Wii. On the Switch, I understand that. Oh no. Oh my god. I loved the Wii. The Wii U is also one of my favorite systems. All right. All right, y'all. Well, I tell you what, as much as I don't want to stop, I am going to stop, and I'll be back with a couple hours of gaming here in a little bit. Probably about 2 hours. I'll probably be back around 2. Master mode is fun. Anybody who's new, thanks for talking. Hit the like button. We'd really appreciate seeing you more. Thank you so much for watching, everybody on YouTube. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the $10 in super chats today. We've almost hit $500 in super chats for this month, so let's fucking keep it going. Thank you so much. We've nearly hit $700 in stars this month, so we're right around like $1,200-ish for the month in revenue. So thank you so much for that. That's just in donos. With supporters, it's like around probably 1,400 or so. So thank you so much for helping me with staying full time for almost 6 years now. 6 years, January 4th. So thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. If you guys do like this kind of content, retro content, lots of talking, lots of interaction, low viewership, but which means I can put a lot more attention towards people. At night I have more people watching. Typically I got about 30 to 50 people watching at night between the two channels. In the morning I'll have 20 to 30 people watching. So I'm a smaller channel, but at the same time I've had an amazing community supporting me for the past, freaking 6 years. People come and go, new people come and show up. And thank you so much, Patrick Keller, for everything you do, dude. I really appreciate it. I seriously do. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. You guys take care on YouTube. Have a good one. See you guys later. Hit the like button and make sure and sub so you get and hit the bell icon for notifications. Take care, everyone.